Hey everybody, it's Jason Blaha here. Once again, it is time for a lower body day, but a quick reminder, if you guys will click like down below, greatly appreciated. If you're not subscribed or following, please do so. And if you would be kind enough to drop me a comment down below, I would greatly appreciate that. All right, today I just couldn't squat. I just couldn't squat. Let's just call it like it is. I didn't feel like squatting. I was trying to get warmed up. My knees started really hurting, like my tendons were hurting. And funny enough, as soon as I did my belt squats later, it went away. And just because of that, I started trying to get a little warmed up. So I just do the safety bar on them. Like, let's just try to do a set, see how it feels. I just couldn't get in my groove with it. But it's like my squatting on Friday was great. So what I will do this coming time, I'm going to do basically what I did last Friday again. I'm really finding I'm getting really good, just like a burn and everything feeling good when I just focus on just the deep pause squats, right, with a straight bar. So that's what I'm going to do, right, out of the different stuff I've been working in lately while I'm cutting. I'm just finding those to just feel really good. Sorry about the deadlifts here, guys. How do I put this? It was still too dark. I was training early. The sun wasn't up when I first started. It came up right after this. Like 10 minutes later, it was up. So again, you can't really see the deadlift that well. But I went ahead and so I just did the one set of squats and did all my supplemental work. But I think I really just want to stick with just some pause squats for a bit because I really seem like I get a lot out of them. Yeah, they're tiring. Yeah, they suck. But man, they feel good. They feel really good when I'm cutting, and it lets me go a little lighter. So for these, I went ahead and added another inch. This is a crazy deficit. This is a 5-inch deficit. And I'm like, man, that felt good. I almost feel like I could just do this stuff and skip calves. I almost feel like I could do several sets of the back squats, like pause squats, those deficit deadlifts, some hip thrusts, right? Some hip thrusts, my belt squats and reverse hypers and call it, and then abs. Like that would be enough. I also feel like I skipped calves. I need to figure out, because again, I was just feeling it today. You know, it's like these other lifts felt good, but I'm like, I could tell the fatigue is a little high today. So let's not overdo it. Let's not load a big thing on my back. But I may try to figure out how to do calf raises on the belt squat, right? Just so I can work them in, just so we can get the extra calf work, just to keep the energy turnover higher. So I tried to mess with this today. I'm trying to find a good setup with this particular home gym for the belt squat or the hip thrusts. I couldn't get more than 3. I slid down. So I tried to use my Rogue attachment there. That thing is just not a good use of money. So I feel like I've looked at my setup and I've got a bench setup that I think will work, putting it off the edge of the platform. All right, you guys know what I mean? So it'll be 2 inches lower, and then I'll use some plates to keep it from tipping. And I think that's going to be the way to go. I did a different angle on these for the camera today, mainly because it was still wet. I didn't want to step into the water. Normally I have it in the driveway. It's still wet out there. It was storming this morning. So we did it from this back angle. But on these felt good. So I was able to get really deep. So once I got through the squats, then I got to this, I'm like, man, this all felt good. But keep in mind, hip thrusts hit quads too, to some extent. So my quads and glutes and everything got really worked in spite of only doing 1 set of squats. Like I said, I'll try to do 3 of them like I've been doing on the pause squats come Friday. Might be the way to go. And again, get that hip thrust bench set up good. And if I can't get it to where I like it, guess what we'll do? We'll just do glute bridges. All right, we'll do glute bridges. But yeah, so doing the tons and tons of cardio, tighten up the diet just a little bit more. So we need to get leaner. Interestingly enough, even my lifting belt is down a notch. I've not dropped any weight doing this, but my waist is getting smaller. So I'll take the win. So I feel like it's just some swelling and inflammation from the extra, and water from the extra sodium. All the cardio I'm doing can make me do that a little bit. So I think I'm definitely then losing fat. I'm just retaining water in the muscle area, which is fine. Because my waist has gotten smaller. It's definitely gotten smaller while staying at the same body weight in the last couple weeks. So I'll take it. Of course, you can't see the cuts in this lighting. The sunlight's hitting my legs. So normally when I do them further inside, you can see them well. So, it is what it is. It is what it is. But I thought I'd show those. Yeah, I sound a little tired now, guys, because I did all this training. I just did 2 hours of fasted cardio. I've just had my breakfast, so I'm feeling a little bit of fatigue. I need to get this vlog done, get a breather. But the belt squats felt really good, so I want to adjust the bench for the hip thrusts. I feel like focusing on pause squats, deficit deadlifts, hip thrusts, and then these really deep, like the ass to grass, belt squats like I'm doing is really, really what I need to do. Let's try to stimulate as much muscle as we can while cutting. I'm going to try to see if I can speed the cut up a little bit now. I've just got to be careful with it. I want to make sure we retain all muscle, so that means I've got to really stimulate everything good. So doing a lot more training like a bodybuilder. So more reps, everything 5+, right? Everything, ideally really 6+, focusing on long ranges of motion. I think it's really going to be the way to go. So yeah, I know I sound a little bit tired here, guys, and it's because I am. So I'm not as lively. I was really wound up. My last live, people who were caught it were like, oh man, I was like really high energy on top of it. But then it's kind of like that I hit that wall. That 2 hours of fasted cardio plus the legs first, definitely feeling that. And I've had my breakfast just now, and then I started recording. So then we're doing obviously the reverse hypers. I've taken the weight down and I'm trying to control them more. And so then I supersetted that with 3 sets of hanging leg raises. And I think that's going to be important because I'm going to be losing body fat and my waist's going to be getting smaller. I need to make sure I double down on some ab work. Plus I get the extra grip training from the hangs. I need to double down on the ab work. I need to make sure my abs stay strong, because when we lose body fat and our waistline gets smaller, we do lose a little bit of that support. So again, that can affect our big lifts. So again, making sure that we try to gain some muscle in those areas is a good idea. So again, just supersetting these. So again, what I'll probably do, I want to see if I can go ahead and do 3 sets of the squats and deficit deadlifts this coming workout. All right, I think that would be good if I can handle the volume. And I think as long as I'm careful, I'll be able to, right? I'll be able to. And again, I probably can't afford to do that and do calf raises with the weight on my back. I can't afford to do both. It's just too much with the cutting and all the cardio. So then doing all of that would give me all my sets for quads and hamstrings and glutes that I want. And then we finish up with the reverse hypers and the hanging leg raises for all my core, because then we're now working the lower back, we're working the abdominals. So again, and all of that helps then with the grip. So I think that's probably going to be the way forward, and I'll see if I can make the calves work. And even though I feel a good stimulus on the other, I have massive calves, whether I train them or not. But it is good to try to stimulate some calf growth, particularly when cutting, just for the potential to burn a few more calories. So if I can figure out how to get that belt squat, and it may just be a matter of just stacking a plate on there and just undoing it and stepping up on the plate, is probably going to be very, very workable. I think I got a game plan for it. I'm going to try it. I think I can make it work. Right, 90% sure I can make it work. But overall, other than the squats, the workout was good. I'm happy with it, so I hope it's been informative. And I'll talk to you guys and gals next time.